Barbados, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning Barbados, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Hello everyone and morning to you as well. Welcome to Friday. But guess what? It's not just Friday, it is also the last day of the month of October. We are at October the 31st, 2025. I am Pearson Bowen. As always, wonderful having you company. Thank you so much for waking up to keep us company as well. And so I ask one thing of you as always, share the show, tell someone else about it. You are not yet late. You're in time. So call someone, let them know that we are on, and we are on indeed. And so for those of you watching on our streams on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, cbc.bb, thank you for doing so. Talk among yourselves, talk with us as well. We're grateful for that. Of course, if you know of something or someone whose story we have to tell, you know about it, so you tell us. Tell us. Tell us by sending us an email. Our email address is morninbarbados@cbc.bb. morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And to all of you, we say thank you for sharing the show, telling others about us as well. So, how was your yesterday? Did you get out to queue in the community at Briar Hall to the Christchurch edition? They had a really good time, really grand crowd as well. And so naturally we're looking forward to what St. Michael has to offer, because as of tomorrow, it's November the 1st. And so that now takes over for St. Michael, the activities for Barbados as we continue to gather. And so we can't wait to hear a little bit more about that in just a moment when the chairman of the organizing committee for St. Michael joins us to tell us what to expect, particularly this weekend. So stand by to hear a little bit more about that. There is a hotel in Barbados. You may have heard the name. You may not know yet where it is and what it offers. But boy, oh boy, we cannot wait to tell you about it indeed. It is one of those spots that you must explore and to either stay or to go for just a day or a little bit longer and enjoy all of the amenities available there. So South Point Hotel, that's what we're talking about in just a little bit here on Morning Barbados. You asked the question, where is she now? We do too. She is a young Barbadian woman. She's a global leader. And she is going to join us in just a little while to update us as to where she is as we celebrate who she is as well. I'll keep that a mystery for just a moment. You will find out when you recognize her face. Also, we'll introduce you to the team St. Andrew, who are preparing to represent you, St. Andrew, at the upcoming Spirit of the Nation show, November the 15th. We'll meet the attendant and the parish ambassadors as we introduce them to you. The Food and Rum Festival, as you know, really starts today, this evening, with a big event. And that you can watch online, but then they have a calendar of activities that are happening from the 6th of November, and we cannot wait to remind you of what those are about. So I know you're planning already, and how to get your tickets, where to get your tickets from, all of those kinds of things, we will talk to you about when we hook up with the event coordinator for Food and Rum Festival 2025. We will continue today as well to celebrate two more top-tier teachers as the Barbados Union of Teachers continue their week of activities, and so we can't wait to introduce them to you as well. Plus, tomorrow, the nation lights up as Barbados gets ready to celebrate 59 years of independence. And so we'll give you details as to what's happening tomorrow for that big Sagicor lighting ceremony. But let's get started this morning by turning our attention to the parish of St. Michael, because tomorrow they also have something big happening. And so Kelvin Carvalho is the chairman of the organizing committee. He's with me here right now. Kelvin, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Pearson. Good morning, Barbados.
As I was saying to you before we came live, you've had quite a year.
Yes, this year was an avalanche of events, yes. One after the other.
One after the other. But you've weathered it well, and you've done them. Yeah, you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
And you've done them all well. And you've innovated in significant ways for a number of the things that I know people have gotten accustomed to, but you've created different approaches to it. So yes. To you and your team, from us at Morning Barbados, well done indeed.
Thank you.
And so the expectation is great.
Actually, so
one,
very great.
The gathering in St. Michael will also be well done.
Yes, it will be. We have a very good team on the POC, and also the secretariat, who's doing a really great job, and pulling together all of the parishes, in Barbados. But St. Michael,
yes,
we're doing the most. We doing the most.
Listen, those are big words that you have to live up to here.
we will.
Good.
And with the tomorrow, as relates to tomorrow, the motorcade. The motorcade. We're touching all over St. Michael.
Right.
Right. And we'll be starting from Eden, the South Point, right? Let's start with South Point.
Right.
Right. The South Point, we're starting off at Passage Road. And the route for that would be the New Orleans, Chapman Lane, Lightfoot Lane, Robert Street, Martindale's Road, Bay Street, Beckles Road, Britain's Hill, Villa Road, Collimarock, the Pine, Wildy, SJPI, St. Barnabas, Chapel Gap, Hackett Hall, Low Burney, Warren's Primary School, that school there, and we go up to Sky Mall, 2 Mile Hill, the Ivy, Mylars Hill, Welch's, Post Office, come down Tweeside Road, Carrington Village, Bridge Road, Bank Hall, Main Road, Eagle Hall, Main Road, Water Hall, Pastoral, Right Hill Road, and Barack Road, Buckingham Hill, Power Hill, and Station Hill, and into the Botanical Garden. That's the southern route.
And that's only the southern route?
Only the
Okay.
southern route,
Okay.
right? And this is happening simultaneously with the northern route, right? The northern route, the starting point is at Eden Lodge Pasture, Cave Hill, St. Stephen's Hill, Deacon's Farm, Goodland, Westbury, President Kennedy Drive, Eagle Hall, to the Bridge, Fairfield Grisettes, Long Gap, Green Hill, Jackman Lairs, Jackman, Hudsall Turning, Waterford, Carrington, Spooners Hill, Bush Hall Yard Gap, and into the Botanical Garden. All this starts at 9 a.m.
Yeah, because you'll need a whole day
Yeah,
to
right.
travel that
9
distance.
a.m. and we're asking for St. Michael, right? The residents in St. Michael to come out, and be a part of this energetic, motivating launch. There'll be lots of giveaways as we come through the community and so on. And you know, our color is white.
Yes.
You know, so you can have a white flag, you can wear, you can put on your white shirt, but we will also be giving out things as we go on, shirts and, you know, knickknacks and so on. So, but the energy, the vibe for St. Michael is so alive.
And this is a motorcade we're talking about here, people. This is just a motorcade we're talking
Just-
about.
yeah.
And so in a motorcade, you know, they're trucks, but they're followers on
Yes.
in their cars as well. Is that encouraged?
Yeah,
Or are you controlling?
We are controlling. We are controlling that because of the density of St. Michael.
Right.
Right. It has to be structured. It has to be controlled. Right. But apart from that, you know, when persons can come out, wave,
Streets, wave,
you
receive
know,
your shirts,
enjoy the music and so on. You know, enjoy the vibe.
Yes, yes.
And then we roll on.
Yes.
Right. We are going to be touching all of the veins within St. Michael, especially places like Deacons and so on, right? And those actually the guys in the different areas in Deacons, the Pine, Marhole, and so on. These guys are very excited too about what's happening.
The action,
you know,
the energy.
action, the energy, you know.
Yes.
And I don't want to let out leak too much as yet.
Yes.
Right, but it's going to be a vibe in St. Michael.
It is going to be a vibe in St. Michael. So tomorrow from 9 in the morning, look out for the motorcade as it comes through your community, and they're promising, based on the list, we really
Yes.
touched everywhere, they're coming through your community and you come out and support, make some noise,
Yes.
raise the vibration, and indeed enjoy that motorcade as it comes through. It's the southern route and the northern route. But whatever happens, you're ending at the Botanical
We're
Garden.
ending at the Botanical Garden.
At the end, anything significant happens?
We were just we treated to some light refreshments and so on.
Right.
But on the road too, right? But in the Botanical Garden, that's where we end because they have so many other events happening.
Exactly.
Right.
Because
So
then you're heading off to the lighting ceremony.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. So the lighting ceremony is in St. Michael. The motorcades are in St. Michael tomorrow, and then on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
You're right. Echoes of praise, right? We have to give thanks, you know, to God for all that He has brought us through, and also the protection and where we're going, and for Barbados. But the focus right now is on St. Michael, you know, and you know, so we will be starting with a Thanksgiving service, and that will be at Freedom
Right.
Park, Golden Square,
Freedom Park.
right? And that starts at 10 a.m. So you have to be seated 30, right? And the public is advised to, you can come from Bay Street or you can come from River Road, right? Because you know that there will be rehearsals for
Right.
the parade and so on. So those two veins will be opened, and parking, you can park in the vein or the church.
Bethel
Methodist Church,
The
yeah.
car park there.
Right, the car park there. But so, and that too is going to be an awesome service, you know, of Thanksgiving. And we have youth led, you know, and you would hear a lot of the young people giving their synergy of what they would like for Barbados, you know what I mean? Positive messages and so on peace, hope, and love.
Yeah, indeed so. And so Sunday, folks, let's remind you again. Sunday, Golden Square Freedom Park, the service. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. You come through Bay Street or you come down Fairchild Street, River Road area, and you find your park. Because at the same time, they're doing rehearsals for the upcoming Remembrance Day around the same time. So traffic control is going to be absolutely critical. Park at your own convenience, park at your own risk as well, but do follow instructions given. You can park using the car park at the back of the Bethel Methodist Church. Bethel Methodist Church service starts at 9 by 10 o'clock, you know. So you're competing already with the church goers who are going to be there too. So just bear that in mind, be respectful one to the other indeed. But it's a really good opportunity for you to begin in this significant way, these celebrations in St. Michael, through prayer and celebrating through raising praises to God as well.
Yes.
And so how long do you anticipate that service could last?
We start at 10 and by 12 we'll be
12 you should
finished.
be done.
Yes.
All right, good. Because people are tired now.
Yes.
So, and of course, you know, if you can't make it there, we can watch it online.
Yes,
we?
you can. Yes, you can.
All
Yes,
right.
you can.
And these are just two. And
Yeah.
those are just the first 2 days.
First 2 days.
And already you're going to be tired by the end of the first 2 days.
You can't imagine, but I don't know. There's something about St. Michael in terms of the energy that it has. I don't know if it's because we have the largest population within Barbados, but the energy, the vibe is real, Pearson.
It's electric. It's electric
Yeah.
indeed. And remember, the color is white.
Yes, please.
White is the color of the parish of
Yes,
St. Michael.
please.
And so you're encouraged to wear white on any day at your convenience.
And our theme, food and fetting, right? So there going to be a lot of food and fetting within the month of November. But it's not just food and fetting. We'll be looking at many different aspects that make St. Michael St. Michael.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, it slipped me to remember that there's on the 15th of November, there's also going to be the Entrepreneurship Fair.
Yes.
It's happening in Church Village Greens.
Yes,
which is a part
That's
of
part.
your
Yeah.
calendar.
That. Well, actually, I don't see you.
I'm stepping ahead.
You're pushing me to reveal some stuff
Well,
that I don't want to reveal.
tell me a little bit about what you know. I'm just asking.
Right, but that's part of
Yes.
an event that we have coming up on the 15th as well. A massive event as well happening in the city. In time to come, you would know about that one for sure.
Everybody comes here to keep secrets. I tell everything to keep secrets from me. Anyway, that's fine. That's all right. But you know, Calvin, it's going to be a really good month, I think.
Yes,
For the
yes,
parish of St.
yes,
Michael.
yes.
I want to encourage everyone as much as possible to get out to be a part of all of the activities, but you need to stay tuned. And how can we follow what's going on in St. Michael?
Right,
Socials?
right. We have the secretariat, right? The page there. They have the page, and we also have the St. Michael, the POC.
Right.
Right. We have a link that you can follow as well.
Okay.
Right. But yeah.
All right, so follow so you know, because St. Michael is on the move. Starting tomorrow with the motorcade from 9 at the southern points and the northern points, culminating at the Botanical Gardens. Then on Sunday at 10 o'clock in Golden Square Freedom Park is when the church service begins. And I say church service, but it's really a service of celebration indeed. You know, and we want you to be there early o'clock. You use Bay Street or come down River Road. Those are the points because the parade is going to be using for the rehearsal for the parade is going to be happening as well at the same time. But follow directions and you'll be safe. You'll be all right. All will be well indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Fun, food. I call it food and fun. All of those things indeed. But it's going to be a really good month for this parish of St. Michael. Thank you so much, Calvin.
Yes, it will be. Thank you, Pearson.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And of course, as the month unfolds, you will come back to tell us a whole lot more about it as well.
For sure.
Thank you. We're back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about solar ray, microbiome, probiotics, and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
The national anthem of Jamaica says, "Eternal Father strong to save, Jamaica land we love." Those are some of the lyrics that one can pull from the national anthem there. And so as we continue to focus on Jamaica, which has been impacted significantly by Hurricane Melissa, we're happy to be rejoined this morning by Attorney at Law Eugene Morgan. Eugene, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I say good morning, but you're still living in a space that has been hit hard by Hurricane Melissa. Talk to me a little bit about what you see around you now post Melissa.
I am seeing this devastation and destruction at levels that I have never ever seen in my country. Like I am seeing, these are not what you are seeing images in Barbados. I am talking about what I am living right now, what I am seeing on the ground within my community, in other communities that I have visited. Persons have been cut off, the roads have been destroyed, homes have been destroyed, lives have been destroyed, businesses have been destroyed, persons are dead, a roof, listen, it's just complete devastation. I went to a town called Black River, which is the capital of my parish, St. Elizabeth, yesterday, and it can only be compared to the Gaza Strip. The place is flat. I went into a community called Newtown in Black River. Not one single house top is on. Not one single house top. And why I went to Black River, it wasn't to go and explore, but I have an aunt who is in her 80s. She lived in the United States for many years, and then she decided to come back home, and she has two sons in the US, and they cannot hear from her, and I cannot hear from her. And in fact, I invited her to come to my home prior to the storm, and she said, "No, my house is good, my roof is good, I just reinforced it, so I should be good." And during the storm, she would message and say, "Oh, my breadfruit tree went," or, "My avocado tree just went." But we just couldn't hear from her. Pretty much the communication is down all across the island, but even worse in St. Elizabeth. So from time to time, you may get a signal here and there, but in the other parts of the country, but in St. Elizabeth, there is just none. Why I can be speaking to you now is luckily I had invested in Starlink after burial because of my experience with not having internet after burial. And so I went to Black River to look for my aunt, and a journey which would have taken me ordinarily 35 minutes took me over 6 hours, right? And we had to be driving through cow pastures, which had now become the road because the roads were either cut off or because trees were down. When I went into my aunt's house, and my aunt's house is it's pretty new, recently built. And when I looked up, there was nothing. Like, there was nothing. And inside the house, her furniture was destroyed. The place was unrecognizable. And going to my aunt's house, because Black River is where the main court is for my parish. So let me tell you, this was somewhere that I go there at least once, twice a week. This is a route that I would take ordinarily, like very often. And I drove into roads which were the incorrect road because I just could not identify the place. The place is flat. The place is just destroyed. The Black River Market, which was built less than 10 years ago, is just a complete mangled wreck. The parish court for St. Elizabeth is down. That building was built, I believe, in 1837, thereabouts. That is just down on the ground. Waterloo Guest House, the first place in Jamaica to receive electricity. That is just, it's just like putting dirt together with your hands and wetting it up. That is what I'm talking about. The St. John's Parish Church, which is a parish church for the parish of St. Elizabeth, built before slavery, over 200 years, is rubble, right? We're talking about on High Street, Black River, there are spaces now to the sea which were once buildings. I'm talking concrete buildings. You don't remember what was there. You cannot recognize the place. Persons are walking around like nomads. Persons are walking around in waist-deep mud. I have never, ever seen anything like this in my life. Let me tell you, it is devastating. It is heartbreaking. I don't know where we are going to start to rebuild this country. Right? The Black River is a disaster zone of I can't even get my words together. I'm telling you, when I went to my aunt's house, when I got home and I called my cousins and they asked me if I took pictures, I said I could not take pictures. I could not take pictures in front of auntie because that would just break her even more. I couldn't, right? And in posting, I tried my best not to post persons, the homes of persons. I tried just to just post like the roads or like, you know, the commercial buildings, but not homes, because I don't think anyone wants to have any form of a record of that. But then again, this is going to be with us for a very, very long time. This has set Jamaica back. This has set Black River back, St. Elizabeth back by at least 25 years.
Wow.
Rebuilding, like, we don't have enough persons in Jamaica to physically put hammer in hand and to begin rebuilding. We do not have that. We don't have. I suffered some water damage. Thankfully, where I am, it was bad, and I mean persons around me have lost roofs and so forth. But thankfully, I only suffered some water damage, and I was a bit, I was a bit sad at my own loss. But when I look and I see how others have lost, like, it's not even like, it's not even about being thankful or anything like that. Because if my community hurts, I hurt. Because this I grew up here. I left, I went to Cave Hill, just put a plug Barbados. I spent 2 years, two of my best years of my life in Barbados. Yeah, I went, I came back, I, did Norman Manley in Kingston, but then I came back to rural Jamaica to give back and to become a part of the society here. So I'm intrinsically woven into this society. The fabric of the society has my DNA in it, right? And I'm telling you, honestly, Jamaica needs all the help that it can get at this point. Like we cannot do this on our own.
Not at
I
all.
mean, I'm sorry for not being,
No.
perhaps
That's
just
fine.
talking and not giving you an opportunity to say or asking a question, but you
I think
have to
it's
understand what we went through.
yeah.
It's nothing ordinary. This is not a Hurricane Ivan. This is not a Hurricane Beryl. So sometimes when you hear slogans about, oh, we're resilient and we will build back and we will build back stronger, fine, no problem. But when, right? When the international press leaves Jamaica, when even ordinary Jamaicans who have not been as affected as us move on to their regular routines and we are left here with our reality, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? People do not have homes to live in. Where are they going to live? Where are they going to live? These are serious questions. We're talking about the shelters that were provided not having roofs. So if the shelters need shelters, where are the people going to live? We're going to be living in tent cities, right? And now that the hurricane has passed, right? The next thing, of course, diseases, waterborne diseases, mosquito-borne diseases. These are realities. These are now our realities. This is what we're going to be suffering from now. The people cannot remain where they are. They cannot remain where they are. Right? Let me tell you, the videos you've seen, the aerial footage you've seen, the pictures you've seen do not give the full story. You have to be on the ground to see this. You have to be on the ground to see. This is widespread devastation. Widespread devastation. A part of our anthem says that we pray that God will give our leaders the vision. Well, we need it now more than ever, right? We need the prayers for our leaders to have that vision, because let me tell you, the entire budget of Jamaica cannot fix Black River. The cleanup alone, cleanup alone.
Shane, I get
Cleanup alone.
I get you. I wanted to give you the time to share from your heart, and you've done so. We get it. We can't imagine, but we get it at the same time. The devastation of which you speak, and my heart burns, because while you may have just suffered just water damage, there are people who are walking the street in search of home. Whether home is just a piece of rock or home is just finding community where people can just huddle together to say, we are all suffering at the same time. Let's see how we can build off each other's strength. I know that the government of Jamaica has put out an appeal through supportjamaica.gov.bb. I can tell you in Barbados, we have already mobilized in significant ways to send help to you guys. It will take time. You've counted it to be 20-some years in order to be able to get back to the position where you last remembered it to be. But we're all patient enough, I believe, to be able to help you. So just rest assured that Barbados and the rest of the Caribbean and whoever else wants to help will help, because this is actually who we are as a people, as a community, CARICOM. And so thank you for being so honest and open and making that appeal, because I think a lot of people heard it, and having heard it now, I think they're more willing to pull from their own resources to give to you guys in Jamaica as well. But I don't have a lot of time still left with you. But
I understand how it is with media. I do.
That's right. But I thank you. And where possible, stay in touch with us. Keep us posted on what's happening as well, because we need to keep reinforcing the message so that more and more people are staying abreast of what's happening there. Thank you for joining us.
Take care. All the very best.
All right. Shane Morgan, who is an attorney at law practicing in Jamaica. But boy, what a story he's told indeed. So now you know Now you know what you can do. We're coming back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
28 minutes now to go to 7 o'clock. I want to tell you right now about a place I found in Barbados, and you will find it as well, that is absolutely beautiful. If you have never been to Lansdowne in Christchurch, you will now know where Lansdowne is. And if you go to Lansdowne in Christchurch, you will visit the South Point Hotel. The sales and marketing manager is with me right now, Wanda Maynard. Good morning to you.
Morning, Pearson.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I love your property. First of all, let me tell you up front, I love it. But the hidden secret is now being unearthed and opened up for a lot of Barbadians to experience. Be clear, where are you located?
We are located in Silver Sands, 100 Longsdon in Silver Sands. If you're familiar with the Miami Beach area, or my favorite spot, Chicken Rita's.
Mine too.
We're just down the hill from Chicken Rita's.
And you can see it from Chicken Rita's. So if you visited Chicken Rita's before, you look over the brow and you say, hey, that hotel down there, that's where you are.
That's where we
it's
are.
It's almost like down there by yourself.
That's how we feel, like a little oasis, a nice boutique, private, secluded comfort where you can come and just mellow out. We feed you, we take care of you, we have a freshwater pool that you can go in and you just relax, take in the breeze and enjoy.
They're literally on the edge of the island. And that is a selling point, I believe, for a lot of people. You see the sun rise before all of us, so to speak. and so down there is quiet, but at the same time, there is still an energy that is very positive for the soul. You talked about being able to stay there. So what kinds of packages are offered at South Point?
Okay, for locals, we offer our staycation or daycation as well. So the staycation we have is an all-suite property. We're not just your standard room with the bed and the TV and the table. We have 1-bedroom suites and 2-bedroom suites, and each suite has their self-catering as well. So you could bring your own stuff and prepare your meals as well. And we have one restaurant called the Driftwood Restaurant where we're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily.
Every day?
Every day.
Every day, she emphasizes it.
Every day we are open.
But I also took a look at the menu. The menu, oh my gracious, the menu looks so sumptuous because you're offering things that we're familiar with as well as some other options that we're not quite familiar with. So the blend was very carefully curated.
It is. Our chef Sharadi is, the food is delicious, I must say. My favorite, the fish cakes, okay? And what we're starting to do, we started our weekend buffet breakfast and Sunday buffet lunch. Every Saturday and Sunday of every month, it's the buffet. Sorry.
That's okay.
The breakfast buffet is $80 Barbados and 40 for children. And you have assorted yogurts. We have the omelette station where you can create and be very creative with your
Folks, we're showing you on your screen, so you see this as well. Go ahead,
with
Wanda.
your omelette. And then we have our pastry station, and all of the pastries are made at home, right there at the hotel.
Oh, fresh.
Very fresh.
Nice.
Right there at the
yes.
hotel. And then you get your hot buffet. And sometimes we feature local dishes like pumpkin fritters, corned beef fritters. And then you have your regular stuff, the bacon, the sausages, plantain, some fish cakes, French toast, and beans and stuff like that.
You caught me at sauteed corned beef with onions and sweet pepper. Just the smell of that alone, to the taste of it,
takes
as well.
me back to my grandmother.
If it does.
With
if
some
it does,
biscuits, and I'm good.
And you have got a cup of tea, as we say, and you're happy.
And
so
you're happy.
the Driftwood restaurant offers all of this.
Yes, it
and
does.
Us locals can come and be a part of it. Do we need to
Yes.
reserve?
You must, yes, you should. We encourage you to reserve. You can call the hotel at 424-7744, or you can go onto Open Table and make the booking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, this looks so delicious, and so this is a deal, folks. This is a real deal. What time does breakfast serve from?
Breakfast starts at 7:30 and goes until 10.
Okay, so we have just about 2.5 hours to have a breakfast meal.
Yes.
And it's buffet, and you know what buffet means. You serve yourself, but because I serve myself, I can take as much as I want.
Yes. And we do get guests who take full advantage of that. And what
Indeed
we want
so.
to say to, what we want to add, if you're celebrating a special occasion, we do something extra special for you.
Really?
We decorate the table, give you a nice, like a head chair where the celebrity is seated,
Yes.
and then the chef prepares a lovely birthday plate with your name spelled out,
Nice.
and the team comes out and sing
Sweet,
to you.
Sweet. So you're made to feel very special.
Yes.
This is South Point Hotel we're talking about here, folks. South Point Hotel. I know a number of you overseas are already Googling. Google away, and then Google and book as well as it goes. You also talked about a daycation.
Oh. The daycation. Okay, we have two packages for the daycation. You can pay $390 Barbados, check into the hotel from 8, stay until 6, and you get breakfast and lunch in that package.
And this is Barbados dollars we're talking
Barbados
here.
dollars.
Oh, nice.
So when
I get a room?
You get a room. You get a suite from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. And this package is for 2 persons.
Oh, great. So we can split the cost. 390 divided by 2 is what? Come, Tony, what is 390 divided by 2?
Our accountant is here.
Yes. 185. You see?
You
There you
see?
go. So
Yeah.
each of us pays 185, and we're in this room, and we have a really good daycation. We get the suite. We get access to breakfast, you said?
Yes, you get breakfast
And
you get
lunch?
lunch. And our lunch
And
is
you're out by
from
6.
And you're out by 6. And we've also prepared a special Eat Like a Bajan menu for this package. So once you come in, your day it might surprise you. You might get like a bread fruit. Yesterday they had a bread fruit pie, which was awesome. The saltfish.
I could taste it.
And you might get the cuckoo and flying fish, or the macaroni pie with a lamb chop or something. So each day is a surprise. Each day is a surprise for you.
I love it though. So we can book this.
Yes, you can
Just
book
go ahead
that.
and book it, and of course at occupancy levels will adjust accordingly.
Yes.
But once you book it, you're guaranteed. So that's that one that ends at 6, but you have one
Yes.
that runs a little bit longer.
Yes, until 11. So you check in at 8, check out at 11, and this one includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Nice. This is great, and this is all at South Point Hotel. South Point Hotel. I want to look at the Sunday lunch, because Sunday's coming up.
yes.
And, you know, who likes to cook on a Sunday anymore? Not Bajans don't
really-
seem to like that anymore. So they're almost looking
No.
for somewhere to go to treat themselves and the family to lunch.
Yes. So we've started our Sunday lunch buffet. It's $120 Barbados dollars per adult and $60 for the child. Then you add your service charge and the 2.5% levy. And then we have a soup station with the roasted pumpkin ginger
Oh, Lord have
soup.
mercy.
Pumpkin and ginger always does something. It is a
everyone.
good start. It's a good start. And then you have your cold stations with your regular coleslaw, and then your hot selections. The chef named this one truffle cream potatoes. I've tried that. It's like sitting. It's a little bit of heaven. It's so creamy. It just
And it
melts.
melts in your mouth because it's so soft. Yes.
And then you have the traditional macaroni pie, and he assures me he uses at least 4 different types of cheese, which is awesome. Then we have the coconut rice and peas and steamed veg. And we also have from the chef selection, Bajan fried chicken, blackened fish with lemon capers, baked honey glazed ham.
You're talking to Bajan here? So you know we say
Baked
ham.
honey
You got me at
glazed
the
ham.
ham.
Yeah, and we add our sweet treats, assorted fresh fruit, passion fruit cheesecake, and warm chocolate pudding. And I must remind you, all of our treats are made at the hotel.
Right, so everything is absolutely fresh.
Yeah.
Folks, you need to call and book. Again, the numbers.
It's a 424-7744, or you can log on to our social media handles, the IG page, the Facebook page, or go on to our website as well.
Because I went to the website, it's very, very easy to navigate as well. But the hotel offers a whole set for accommodation, different numbers, different kinds of suites, and talk to me a little bit about the accommodation.
Okay, we have, as I said, we are all suite property. We have pool garden suite, ocean view suite, You have the 1 bedroom, the 2 bedroom, and the 3 bedroom. The 3 bedroom is like our penthouse. Yeah, and the 2 bedrooms, each room has its own bathroom. So you could come with a family and share, and you still have your privacy. Yeah, and each room comes self-contained. You have your fridge, your stove topper, your microwave, your toaster, everything there for you. Where you can also bring in your stuff when you've patronize the Driftwood restaurant and you come in, you just want to have a light snack for yourself, you can store it in there as well.
Oh boy, this is fantastic. Maybe I could encourage the team, let's have a daycation.
Oh, that would be nice. A corporate
Mornin Barbados?
daycation. That's one thing we're promoting as well. Yeah. We've hosted, for Teachers Professional Day, we hosted several schools, and they came in, and one school ended up spending the day in our 3-bedroom suite where all the teachers played games and stuff like that. It was very, very awesome.
So now you know awesome things happen at South Point Hotel. Awesome things happen. So if you've now heard about it for the very first time, call 424-7744. There you go. I know it by heart now, or check it online indeed. And so for those viewers who are overseas, who are looking for somewhere else to stay now, you want to try somewhere else, and because of its location, look, take a look at your screen. Look, we're looking at the website. This is the view at South Point Hotel. This is the view of the hotel at South Point Hotel. This is right now the view into Driftwood Restaurant. It is well curated, and look at the food prepared indeed lovingly by the chef and the folks who work there as well. It's within proximity of Miami Beach, within proximity of Oystins Bay Gardens.
Close to the airport.
You do shuttle services
and we
as well?
We have our own shuttle. We do provide shuttle service. We can collect you from the airport, or if you're on property and you want to go down to Oystins or go down to Bridgetown, we take you down.
But take a walk up to the Chicken Ritas as well.
And take a walk up to Chicken Ritas. And what I love about the property, we're not directly on the beach, but 2 minutes down the hill, and you have a little cove that's just so private with white sand.
What?
Yeah, it's
I didn't
so
go
beautiful.
that far.
It is awesome. And we put your chairs down there with your towels and water, and we take care of you.
Nice. South Point Hotel. Wanda Maynard, stop it. Stop it now, because I think I'm sold.
You need to come.
Truly sold. We all
Don't
need to
sit
go.
from Chicken Ritas and look down. Come on down.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, indeed. So, folks, come on down. Let's go visit South Point Hotel as soon as possible. Make it a daycation if you choose to. Make it a staycation if you choose to. Make it a longer term stay if you choose to. And if you're watching from overseas, make it your must property to visit indeed. Don't just go to the other ones that you're accustomed to. Try this one. New. Try this one. You are guaranteed never to forget it indeed. Wanda Mears is a sales and marketing manager there. She's just convinced us for every good reason. But if you're doing breakfast, folks, there's a breakfast menu at Driftwood. Remember, you can call and reserve your space for breakfast. You can call and reserve your space for lunch as well, for Sunday lunch. They're buffet, and so therefore, bon appetit. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome. South Point Hotel. We're back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world.
Morning, good morning, good morning to you.
13 to 7, you know, they ask me why I come to work so early because I'm sitting with my friends. I love it indeed. Toni Thorne is the global leader that I'm talking about, the woman who is a change maker, the woman from Barbados who is doing significant things, and you know her well. Toni, good morning to you.
It's so good to be here, Pearson.
It is so good to catch up with you.
And it's really, same. Even coming in here, just seeing familiar faces, it was really, really good.
Girl, listen, you have been doing such amazing. I've even following your career. And who would have thought this little girl who is into fashion and all the rest of it is making such a significant difference to many others in the world, in the United Kingdom where you are now. So talk to me a little bit about how you view your trajectory at the moment.
But I left here 5 years ago. I left Barbados 5 years ago. Went and did my MBA at Cambridge University. It was very expensive. Even the 2 scholarships I got could not. The 2 scholarships I think I got just total like a quarter of how much it was. But I didn't have a mortgage, I didn't have kids, so I just decided to believe in myself and invest in myself. And I worked really, really hard. My mother could tell you that many mornings my face started to break out. That's how stressed I was. And thank God, before I graduated, I got awards whilst I was there. Cambridge nominated me for an award with Cherie Blair, and who is now the Duchess of Edinburgh.
Yes.
And before I graduated, I got a job offer with JP Morgan.
Wow.
I stayed there for almost 4 years, learned a lot, blood, sweat, and tears, 4 hours of commute every day. Going in and out to the office and just working long hours and just seeing it as a lemon and squeezing it, I think, and that's not unique to me, that's just the life of an immigrant. You come to a country, you don't have family, you don't have friends, all you have to do is to work hard. And that's what I did. Made a lot of friends there, made a lot of connects, and now I work for the British government's innovation agency, looking from an investor relations role in terms of making sure that the British government has as many investors as possible investing into startups in the United Kingdom. I also sit on a committee, which is a kind of private sector committee. It's a small group of us managing £500 million, investing into businesses. Again, none of that money is mine. And, and I also sit on the board of the Premier League's charity, and it's 7 of us. I'm the youngest, only black woman. I do not say that as a boast. We need to get more black women in these spaces, and we manage £35 million a year. And privately, I invest in female founders in the US and in the UK. What drives you, Toni? Thinking that life has no dress rehearsal. And knowing that my family would have not invested a lot of money, to be quite honest, but invested a lot of effort in raising me. and not giving me the things not that I want but that I need. And when you see people invest in children like that, I believe, I don't have children, but I believe that children need to repay the investments that not only their parents, but their family and their friends have done for them. And that's what motivates me.
I listened to you tell your story of an immigrant into the United Kingdom and all of the challenges that come with that. Did you at any time feel as if this is so unfair?
I never felt anything was unfair. What I didn't feel was, and I don't know, I never felt imposter syndrome. I never felt I shouldn't be in the room. Even when there were a few instances where you do face, I mean, in the UK, you have 4% black people. So I'm not even going to lie and say, oh, it's a walk in the park. It's not easy. But you cannot let, and I know we live in a world where everybody's very sensitive. I could be sensitive too. But you can't let that keep you down, right? You cannot, look, it's better than Windrush. We have family members that went to the UK and Windrush and face worse things. If somebody feel that I shouldn't talk with my Bajan accent, that's nothing compared to what my aunt or my grandfather that went to the UK had to deal with. So I really don't believe in focusing on the negative and focusing on, this is unfair. Yes, you do hit some hard points, but you gotta push through. And what I do like about the UK, and is probably people's experience in the US, is that when people meet me, they meet me for me. When I work with people, what they know is what's on my CV, which is no lie, right? So there are no preconceived notions. There are no assumptions about who I am. I come, I do a job, I sit down and have a coffee with you, I deliver on that. You realize after 6 months, because you might face value, but after 6 months you realize, okay, this girl is cool, and people recommend me for things. And that's how I've been able to have that trajectory in the UK, because I didn't have any, what you call backative,
Right.
So you go, people meet you, they realize, look, this person is a solid person, hopefully, and that's how you maneuver.
I hear your story and I keep thinking, boy, this sounds like Shirley Chisholm's story almost all over again. Your inspirations, talk to me a little bit about who those inspirations are.
Well, my grandmother just died.
Yes,
And,
your maternal grandmother.
Yes, and I would say she was an inspiration. She had 3 children. My grandfather left for the UK when my mother and my uncle, who are twin, were 2 years old, and my aunt, who died last year, was 1. And they did not hear from him for over 30 years. And he had his own challenges in the UK, right? But my grandmother pushed through. She became a principal. She was the first principal at Eden Lodge and so many other schools. And she had 3 children, no husband for a long time. She applied for a Commonwealth scholarship. She got it. She was mother to a lot of people that she didn't birth. And she just pushed through. And even I was blessed that my role now is remote, and I was able to spend 6 weeks of her dying days with her. And it was the strongest person that I've known. So people like that inspire me. People that fight against the odds. I didn't grow up poor, but people that grew up poor, and like my uncle grew up poor, and last week was listed by Forbes as a Bajan, as the top 200 accountants in America. People like that inspire me. And they don't have to be family to them, but just people that fight against the odds.
The place for Barbados and Barbadians in outside of Barbados, because here it is, you're a strong black woman from Barbados who has been not just fighting her way, but making her way in the face of all the odds in a large metropolitan city. Talk to me a little bit about what you see are the opportunities for Barbadians that we really need to start paying closer attention to.
I think that we need to, first of all, we live in paradise. So it is very easy for us to think Barbados is all that, the be all and the end all. I was talking to a young Bajan 2 days ago. We were sitting down having coffee, and he's a DJ, but he also has an Airbnb, and he got hired cars and this and that. And he said to me, Tony, I just plan to travel at least once a year so I could see the world is bigger than me. And I believe that we live in such a beautiful place that is doing, you know, Barbados has a good reputation. It has had a good reputation. I think we need to see the world and then see where we can fit into that world. I chose to go to the UK. There were people that said to me, well, you don't go to the US. But it might be the UK for me, it might be Germany for you, right? And I'm not saying everybody needs to move away and live, because that's unrealistic. But travel, you know, have new experiences, meet people, step out your comfort zone, you know? If you're a man, big strapping man, try a ballet class, you know, just step out your comfort zone.
Yes.
And when you do that, I think the possibilities are endless. And I don't want people to be arrogant, but I think you need to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and know that you deserve to be wherever you want to be. I think that's the crux of it.
So where do you think you deserve to be next?
Boy, I am very content where, like, right now. But I can't say I'm comfortable. So I like my job. I like living in the UK. I like the fact that I also work across Europe. What I would like to do is I'd like to manage more funds. So I'm a limited partner in a fund in Germany, and the fund is basically a pool of 26 million euros, and that is invested into women. I find that across the UK, a lot of the money doesn't trickle down to women of color, women of color with businesses, and immigrants as well. So that's something that I'm exploring. And when I come home and I have lunch with my friends, I ask them about if they're investing. Very few people are. You cannot get rich. I am not rich, but I would like to be able to retire with a pot of wealth that I could, you know, they say is your I don't want to say this word on television, but if your boss angers you, you should be able to gap and say, listen, I can't deal with this. I got money in the bank, right? I'd like Bajans and Caribbean people to understand investing more. I worked with a lot of the top wealth managers while I was at JP Morgan. I've invested in 2 wealth managers in the wealth management platforms in the UK, and I feel as if we boast of a 95 minimum % literacy rate, finance is not that hard. People like to put all these little fancy terms. 1 + 1 is 2, you know, and I've learned that people like to complicate finance to keep people out. Systemic oppression. Right? So if we could deal with educating Bajans on, listen, this is how a stock works, this is how a bond works, this is how this works, it's not that hard, and people are able to understand, listen, I deserve better, or this is what I want to do with my money. Do I want to send to school my children? Do I want to have a house in 10 years? Do I want to be able to go on a vacation? And not see it from a Barbados lens, but from a global lens. And I'd like to be able, not just in Barbados, but across the Caribbean, to help with that. Because at the end of the day, we could talk all over our face. When somebody has money in the pocket, they have opportunities and they have options.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Do you still get to do the things that you like to do for fun?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes. Well, it depends on what you call fun. I like to read. I've picked up some. I listen to a lot of podcasts, but that might sound boring. But I do. I come home quite often. My friends and I go to the beach. Then I have a good set of friends overseas. And we do, I've picked up some hobbies, and yeah, I do. I hour and no play makes Jane
even Jane a dull girl.
Exactly.
And you're quite right, because oftentimes you find yourself in strange places and you begin to adapt to their culture.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that you've kept yours.
Yeah.
Have some mix the fun in.
Yeah.
That's what we do in the Caribbean, for sure.
My mother is probably watching. She's not going to be pleased with me when I say this. I picked up skiing, and she was like, dying for you from Barbados, you from an island, what you doing skiing? Leave that there for the British people, right? But you pick up things. You pick up things, right? So yes, I do make the time.
Oh, Tony, it was such a pleasure catching up with you.
Time seeing you too.
You are such a powerful, powerful spirit.
Oh,
and I'm
okay,
speaking that
thank
way
you.
because the spirit that transcends the body. What we get from you is so positive and so enlightening and so enriching. I had to catch up with you.
Thank you.
It is good to see you again.
Thank you. It's really good to see you. And you emit that as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But I wish you well.
Thank you.
I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this,
Yes.
you know, all the how the lyrics go indeed. But so wonderful. Safe trip. And do come back and see us again soon.
I shall. Right by you.
There you go. One of Barbados' best trailblazers indeed, Tony Thorne, joining us right here on Morning Barbados. We had a chance to catch up with her, and she is continuing to make a difference moment by moment, bit by bit, person by person, place by place. And that's Barbados. We're taking a break here. We're back in just a moment.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Let's look at the news now. Days after Hurricane Melissa cut a trail of devastation across Jamaica, international aid is already on its way. Crystal Hoyt tells us more now in this effort to get critical aid to those who need it most.
The World Food Programme is ramping up its relief operations for hurricane-battered Jamaica. More than 12,000 emergency supplies are being shipped from the regional logistics hub in Barbados to support affected communities. Head of Supply Chain Andrew Jackson says it's been a team effort across agencies.
So we've been working round the clock all week to make this happen with our partners, including the government of Barbados, with Sedima, who we co-manage this warehouse, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Mia Mottley in June. In June, when we opened it, it was empty. As you can see right now, the community in the Caribbean and beyond has filled this warehouse up, and it will be a lifeline to the people in Jamaica who need us in their hour of need.
Critical relief items are being sent in this first shipment to support the communities hardest hit.
Household kits, we have 2,000 ready to be transported today. We have wash and hygiene kits. We've got over 2,500 of those. We've got 700 tarpaulin, we've got ropes, pallets, we've got LED lights, we have mattresses, we have blankets, we have tents.
By the weekend, an additional 5,000 food kits will be dispatched, enough to feed 15,000 Jamaicans for at least 7 days. Crystal Hoyt, CBC News.
Well, Barbados will send 5,000 kits to supplement the aid being delivered by the World Food Programme. That's been disclosed by Prime Minister Mia Mottley. She also says the Department of Emergency Management will announce how Barbadians can contribute to the relief effort.
Whatever we can do by supplementing from here in the short term, we should do. The list of items will be provided because as much as people are interested in giving any and everything, it makes sense for us to focus on those things that will really have a lasting benefit to help as many people as possible. And some of these things will equally have to be sanitary items in addition to the food, because a man and a woman don't feel like a man and a woman if they can't brush their teeth, if they can't use the bathrooms properly, if they can't have soap and those different types of things.
A bank account will also be set up for cash donations. At a time when the stakes for public safety are high, the country's top prison official is making it clear that there will be zero tolerance for breaches within the penal system. Superintendent of Prisons DeCarlo Payne made that declaration at an awards ceremony and staff luncheon where some officers were awarded with the Barbados Service Medal. Rachel Agard reports.
Superintendent of Prisons DeCarlo Payne made it clear that he will not stand for anything in the prison service that compromises national security. This as he told the awardees and others gathered that the Barbados Prison Service is at a serious juncture in its history. He noted not only the prevalence of firearm crimes in Barbados, but the almost daily intake of high-risk inmates at Dodds.
And as a result of that, we have to ensure that our security posture is constantly adjusting to meet the challenges that these individuals will present to our organization. Whether you all want to accept it as a reality or not, that is where we are right now.
The prison superintendent sent a clear message that he will not allow lapses at the St. Philip Penitentiary.
It is my remit to ensure the safe and secure custody of all who are here, and it is my intention to do that without flinching. I'm also going to employ a zero tolerance approach to breaches as it relates to national security issues with regards to our prison. So I'm making it clear to everybody.
Superintendent Payne encouraged all prison officers to continue to work hard and remain dedicated and focused on the mandate of the prison service, which is more important now than ever before. Rachel Agard, CBC News.
Well, many gathered at the St. George Parish Church yesterday to bid farewell to broadcaster Doug Hoyt, among them staff from the CBC and other parts of the media. Here is Anesta Henry with that story.
Broadcasting from St. George Parish Church, the sons of veteran broadcaster Douglas Doug Hoyt presented the man they knew when the cameras were off. They reported that Mr. Hoyt was a good cook, entrepreneur, and a family man who showed up for his relatives when they needed him most.
My dad loved traveling. He was willing to go anywhere, and he loved cooking even more. He could scramble a gourmet meal out of scraps. He would look forward to preparing Sunday meals, something he did for his family religiously. When my dad invited you over for a meal, it was always something special. Those who knew him well could tell you about his famous drunken beans with pigtail and Guinness, or his breadfruit casserole. Those were some examples of him stretching food to be creative.
His son Damon also told the large gathering that in 1971, his St. Lucian-born father chose to improve his journalism skills by pursuing studies in broadcast at the Long Island University, where he excelled, winning multiple awards. He recalled that after graduation, his father did many part-time stints in radio. Eventually, the broadcaster moved to Florida, where he got his major break on an early morning television program.
The management of the station told him not to make any waves, just show up for work, however you may never get on the air. Well, the first one of the show, the co-host introduced him, and that was that. Within days, my father was the host of the Sun Coast Sunrise Report. He soon became sought after by television stations all across the Tampa Bay area. He spent several years with the ABC television affiliate as senior reporter and was then promoted to political reporter, anchoring the station's coverage of the Florida legislature.
Mr. Hoyt, who had 7 sisters, wanted to be a preacher or entertainer. Instead, he became a celebrated broadcaster who served as general manager of the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation. Barbadians will forever remember his famous words, "Strike up the band, we're going home." Today, CBC News is reporting Doug Hoyt has gone home. Anesta Henry, CBC News.
That's the news until now. More news coming up at noon right here on TV8. Morning Barbados is back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb. And together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, he'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
Morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're 12 minutes after 7 o'clock now. November 15th is the day for the Spirit of the Nation show, the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium, and St. Andrew. Get ready, because these young people here are representing you. The parish ambassadors and their attendants are with us right now. Next to me is Nikolai Cadogan and Lichelle Andrews. They're the parish ambassadors. And across from me is Cherneil Seeley-Griffith, who is their attendant. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nikolai, you ready?
Oh, of course I am.
How ready are you? 100%?
Well, I was ready since before I even started, so let's get us going.
You're talking big here. You're talking big. So tell me how ready, really, what have you done to get yourself prepared to be so confident?
Well, honestly, it's what haven't I done. The team that I have behind me is just so very supportive, and they so to say, they spoil me a little bit. Whenever I need something, it's there almost immediately.
Yes.
They've just helped me with my overall confidence. That's where this confidence is coming from my family in St. Andrew. And, you know, just like everything, the seminars from the CACS, you know, just building yourself, understanding, you know, like how to navigate, especially in public settings like this. Yeah. So
have you ever stopped for a moment and thought, I'm actually doing this? Have you ever felt that way?
Oh yes, it hit me the most when some of my friends started calling me the Prince of St. Andrew. So I was like, oh wow, okay.
Yes, that's a good title. That's a very good title. Lichelle, the same for you?
Yes.
Have you come out of that shell of yours?
Somewhat, yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah,
And so what did you have to do to get yourself as comfortable as you are now in your role?
I would say interacting with the persons within my community built my confidence a lot, along with the public speaking seminars at the CACS helped me basically come out the shell a little bit. Not fully there, but I'm getting there. By the 15th, I'll be there.
Yeah. I mean, you have until the 15th of November here.
Yeah, I'll be there for sure.
For sure,
for
indeed.
Sure.
And so, Cherneil, you are the attendant.
Yes, please.
And so your role is a little bit different. You're not the ambassador, but you are also a part of the program. Yes. Talk to me about how that journey has been for you.
The journey has been one that it brings back a lot of memories for me, as I was a past ambassador as well.
and feel
I
miserable.
thought your face was familiar. You're quite right. Yes.
So it's just brought back memories, and the trip along the way, of course, is going to be a bit tiresome at some points in time, but I love it. It's been a learning experience. You meet new people, and I'm all about that. As I said, it's wonderful to see these two young persons developing, knowing we would have brought them from to where they're at now, and also looking forward to see where they will go in the future. So I'm enjoying the ride.
Yeah, they're speaking so well, so confidently. I like it indeed. And so, Nikolai, what's the project?
What isn't the project? So the project for me is it's about inspiring, it's about inspiration, but overall we're igniting a plaque to represent the past ambassadors and also our future ambassadors, showing the names and the years they would represented, leaving space for the future ambassadors as well. We're also beautifying certain parts of the parish, and we're bringing back the St. Andrew old newspaper that we used to do, just to say what's new in St. Andrew. But for me, what this parish project means to me is, through my journey I learned what an ambassador is. And for me, an ambassador is anyone that's willing to uplift and just help in your community. So just having this plaque there, especially just there in the community, showing who would have took that step to support and be a part of their community, I feel like this will inspire and
other young people like yourselves.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right. And so, Lachelle, because you have to make a presentation, a 2-minute presentation on the 15th.
Yes, please.
You all together, you're rehearsing, you're ready?
Yes, actually just last night.
You got a practice session?
Yeah.
Of course.
Are you all like overtime? You have to shave off a few more seconds, right?
Yeah, shave off a few.
And so, but that's hard because there's so much information you want to share.
Yes, we did so much, and we just have to compact that in a 2-minute speech. Like, we have to make sure we have the parish project title,
Yes.
A Journey of Parish Service, Pioneers of the Past, Footsteps to the Future. Yes, we have to ensure that we have that in there. So there's so much that we've done, like community outreach, even our crab night. So much happened that night. The pre-crabbing event where we were almost washing to Long Pond.
Good. Right from the crabs, you all want to hear? Yes.
So much we have to.
So much. I understand how it is, because even in doing this, sometimes they quarrel with me in the production crew a lot because you've gone over time.
Yeah.
I get it, because you have so much that you really want to share.
Yes, please.
So you're ready. Your costumes, I know it's going to be worn by some other people.
Yeah.
But you're ready with your formal wear and everything, right? You're happy with this?
Very happy. I can't
Overall
wait till y'all see that dress.
Can't wait for us to see this dress. Appeal to St. Andrew now, to folks who are watching from St. Andrew and all of Barbados, why they should come support you. Nikolai.
Well, I'm one for my people. Anybody in my community, they know me now more than they would have known me before. And I feel like me and my community have just become a lot more bonded and a lot closer. And they should come support because, St. Andrew is a family of winners and, just excellent people. And excellent people support excellent people.
I like that fighting word. Sharneil, your turn.
Yes.
Tell them why to come.
Well, St. Andrew is the parish to represent. Actually, last year we did a really good job. We came in second, but this year we're coming for the prize. And I think even our regathering celebrations for the month of August, sorry to say,
memorable
to the other parishes, but I think we had the best.
You've had memorable moments.
From the clay, we are here. So everyone come out, support us, wear your forest green, rap, and let's get this.
Let's get this, folks. That's it. I really want to thank each of you. Wish you well.
Yes, please.
And they're asking me to hear from you.
Me?
Lachelle, tell everybody why.
Well, you should come out and support us. All of us. Not only St. Andrew, but all of us. Mainly St. Andrew. Because this program is about developing young people and building a better future for all of us. We learn a lot in the CACS sessions. And when you come out and support the ambassadors, you're supporting the future generations of Barbados. So I feel as though you all should come out and support this positive initiative.
All right. Well done. Nikolai, Lachelle, and I got to get your name right.
Sharneil. Yes, please.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Good luck. All the best to you on November 15th. I know you'll do well. I'm confident of it. All right?
You really will.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
St. Andrew, those are yours. These are yours. Come on to numbers and support, indeed, St. Andrew's Parish Ambassadors. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
22 after 7 o'clock. Tomorrow is November the 1st. Tomorrow is a Sagicor lighting ceremony. Tomorrow we're all gathering in Bridgetown. Gillian Marshall gathers ahead of all of that with me right now. She is the promotions officer responsible for all of this at the Community Independence Celebration Secretariat. Jill, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Long time no see.
I know.
You're still looking great, indeed.
Thank you.
Are we ready for tomorrow? We're excited about this.
We are very excited about it. We have our lights planned. We have a show to put on for Barbados. We are preparing because it is going to be big.
Wow.
Yes.
Now you got me wondering, how is it going to be big?
Well, we're going to have the prelude to the program starting at 5 o'clock with musical tributes. Then at 5:30, we're going to start the ceremony itself. Sagicor, they will send their keynote speaker and he will speak on, because it's sponsored by Sagicor. And then at 6 o'clock, the lights come on.
I mean, sunset's early nowadays, so as one of us goes down, we are flicking those lights on and lighting up Barbados. And you said it's going to be spectacular, right?
It is going to be spectacular.
And so, but we also are accustomed to having the Bajan brew.
Yes.
That's still on?
That is still on. We are going to have artists like Tony Grisette, Mike Grosvenor, Mikey, Lil Rick, and Aishaka McNeil. They're going to be singing, Bajan, songs that represent Barbadiana. Is going to be
this is
a bash.
And it's happening as always. It's happening as always right there outside the Parliament Building in Hero Square.
It's in Independence Square.
It's in Independence Square this year.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so note the location, folks, in Independence Square.
Yes. So.
And so from 5 o'clock we can begin our gathering because it's the pre-lighting show.
They get to listen to the music as we get ready to start the big show. Yes.
So this is tomorrow, and of course, we want you to really show up in your numbers. We want you to come representing your parish colours if you can as well. I know the parish ambassadors will be there, and other people, and just all Barbadians. This is us.
And we were getting the crowd involved as well, because it was a lighting show without the crowd being involved with the lights and everything. So yes, it's going to be amazing.
It's really, really going to be good. It's celebrating our communities, re-engaging, reigniting, and reimagining. That's the theme this year, with entertainment in spoken word, song, and dance at 7 o'clock. The Beijing Brew starts at 7, in other words. And so, but the ceremonial part starts at 5:30, with the lights being flicked around 6 o'clock or so.
6 o'clock.
Once the sun goes down.
Yes.
Is there anyone in particular who's been chosen to flick that switch? Or not really?
Yes, we have chosen, bearing in mind, this is the 30th anniversary of the community independence celebrations, starting in 1995. Yes, and it's 30 years for us. So we are going to bring out one of the older people, you know, one of the people who were there from the beginning, yes, to flick the switch.
Oh, this is nice. It's going to be quite an honor
yes,
for that individual
it is.
tomorrow as well. And we have to be there to witness it. It is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow is Saturday. So literally we have little to no excuse. Our days are going to be a little bit different because on the weekdays, you know, you go to work and you figure, oh, there. But now tomorrow you have a lot of time on your hand. So we're going to show up in numbers in town. Independence Square is where it's happening. We normally have it right there in Heroes Square. But we're having it in Independence Square tomorrow. But again, you can't miss it. Are there any traffic adjustments that we need to be mindful of a little bit?
Yes, that area is going to be closed off, and the immediate environs of town. That as well is going to be advertised. So just look out, watch out, and keep listening and watching. Yes.
Right. I'm not sure what you just told me in my ear, but you know, that's what's happening tomorrow. And so we're told that someone, I'm going to answer a question for my production crew right now.
Yes.
We're told someone who was a part of the celebrations from over the 30 years will be flicking that switch tomorrow. So that individual, we will find out who they are tomorrow.
Yes.
Is there any accommodation for schools and the like?
Yes, we have made our accommodation for schools. We are also going to have the leaders of the Westbury School. They're going to be appearing too. They're going to be there as well.
Right.
And we have everything covered.
Everything's covered.
For tomorrow.
Be sure, folks, everything is covered. Jill, this is going to be really good. I can call you Jill. I heard it was Jillian. I know her so long.
Yes, we've known each other for a while.
Yes.
Oh, a long while.
This is going to be really, 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 really good. And so, folks, we're going to turn up in numbers tomorrow. Independence Square. Independence Square. I'll say it over again because I want not to go to the wrong place. It's in Independence Square tomorrow. The pre-show starts at 5. The official ceremony begins at 5:30 with the switch being switched on around 6 o'clock. The Beijing Brew is at 7 o'clock, featuring some of Barbados' best. And then we'll stay for the rest of the evening. But then look out for the lights all around because it's going to be quite spectacular. And indeed, very, very quickly, because I know the Spirit of the Nation show is coming up, you want to mention briefly, quickly, the box offices?
The box offices, well, first is $20 for adults, $5 for children. The box offices are going to be Smart Store, Welch's and Lime Grove, Lucky Horseshoe, Warren's, Worthing, and City Centre Mall, the Tavern Pub, Bagatelle Great House, Emerald City and Carlton Supermarkets, New Look, CS Pharmacy, A&B Music Supplies in Wildy, and A Touch of Class in Bridgetown and Spikestown.
Of course. So we're going to turn up in your numbers as well on the 15th for the Spirit of the Nation show. Jillian, thank you.
You're so welcome.
So good to meet you yet again, and don't be a stranger.
I promise.
She promises. I'm holding you to your word.
Of course.
Gillian Marshall, the promotions officer with the Community Independence Celebration Secretary, reminding us that tomorrow, Saturday, in Independence Square, is where we'll all be for that ceremonial switching on of the lights to light up Barbados in celebration of our 59th anniversary of independence, to be followed by the Beijing Brew thereafter. So every good reason for us to come out in large numbers to Independence Square tomorrow. We're back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end, and what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
I know many of you have been going on socials to Food and Rum Barbados, and you're seeing the activities that are upcoming for this year's edition of the Food and Rum Festival. To tell us more and to remind us why we all have to be at each, if not all, is Dolly Sakala Smith, who, as you know, says one of the planners indeed. We have Harriet Sunshine Skeet, who's back with me.
Yes.
You're working on the rum routes and everything else, right, Harriet?
Of course.
And the trade marketing manager with Mount Gay Rum, Shanice Niles. Good morning, all of you.
Morning,
Thank
morning,
you.
morning.
Dolly taught me up. So,
Well, okay.
it's starting.
It's starting, of course. Well, we can talk one route, but before we get there, today we want all of Barbados to tune in online because we have our community cook-off semi-finals today. That's a big thing. One of the things about the Food and Rum Festival this year is really celebrating Barbadiana. Barbados is on the menu, and so we got some real old-time Bajan cooks. Today, cooking's office, right? They got some cocoa and flying fish. They got all kind of things up in there, and you can tune in online to NCF page and Food and Rum to see those home cooks, because it's about, it's interesting that we just came out with the community independence, because that's part of it. It's celebrating our parishes and celebrating our home cooks. And I'm certain there's rum in one of them recipes.
Of course.
Because, of course, we are the home of rum, and Mount Gay is one of our partners. We're very excited to have them on board consistently with us. So Food and Rum is really on the way. I want everybody to be online today, but of course we want you to come out next Friday, about Thursday 1st.
Yes.
Oystins Under the Stars, big street party. Lots come and meet our celebrity chefs, eat the best food in Barbados. Well, some other people might call me, but the best food in Oystins from our vendors. And then, of course, Friday and Saturday, we hitting the road with the rum road.
I'm telling you. I'm going north and south.
Going north and
that's
south.
the whole thing. So where are we going, Sunshine?
Well, South is actually going to be very special, right? So I'm not going to hit too much because I know Don Lisa is going to jump in here as well. But it does start at Pelican Village, first of all. But the reason Mount Gay is involved is because we thought that the Barbados Food and Rum Festival is such an amazing concept, and we wanted to be associated with it. And of course, being the oldest rum in the world, we have to be able to put that out there. So we are going to be having the rum routes at our facility at Brandon's, just obviously off Spring Garden Highway, Mighty Grind Highway, my apologies. And we're going to welcome, I think, over 200 people.
Well, just around 200 people.
In groups of 50.
In groups of 50. So how Rum Route works. Rum Route is a fancy bus crawl. We drink rum.
No, don't say bus crawl.
No. Fancy running of the route.
Yes.
And then we take in not only fabulous rum shops, drink and food from the rum shops this year, added in, but we get to learn the history, the art, the culture of rum in Barbados, the nuances of rum, and we get to, for the Mount Gay part on the Southern Route, is all about rum mixology, mixing up the rum, learning how to make fancy cocktails with rum. And it is indeed a full party, and we are very excited, of course, to have Mount Gay back on board with. They've been on board with us for the rum route. This will be the third year going, and so that's what the route is about. It's not just the fun of drinking rum; it is the art of rum and all that goes into rum. It is the Food and Rum Festival, and this year it's all about the rum. We rumming all the way down.
We have
all
to.
the way down.
We have to. And what is so great about this is that all of our people that work at the visitor center, which is where they're becoming, they're so educated with regards to rum and the history of it, and enthused still. So it's going to be an amazing evening, amazing event, and of course we need to speak about what's going to be happening in St. Lucie the next day, this Saturday. My staff are probably going to kill me. They're like, what are we doing? Harriet, how am I going to get any sleep? And they say, you can't sleep. It's Barbados Food and Rum Festival. It doesn't happen. So we're going up to St. Lucie, and I think there are just over 100 people that are going to be there.
So again, so this year what we did is we did the North Route and the South Route. So the South Route is our nighttime route. Not everybody can do night, because it's trying to go to Rise and Rum in the morning.
That's right.
So our plan was for you, when you leave Rise and Rum at 11:30, 12, then you can run the route at 2 p.m. So we're going from Spikestown. We're hitting all of the rum shops. Good morning to Jones and the Kitty's Bar, and all these shops are hitting out north. And we will have a different experience at Mount Gay in the north, because we're going to tour the distilleries. We'll be at Oxford, where we see where rum really began. Though, mind you, that's a different story. Began in town, but we can go through the historian and me will let that go this morning.
We're going to go to the Great House.
We're going to go to the Great House and again sip some rum, because for us it's not just about the fun of rum, and a rum route is a full party. The Saturday is an excursion, the old time excursion, and I gotta shout out my celebrities on the buses. Stiffy joining us, King Bubba joining us, Mikey, Ram joining, TC joining. They're all coming out to be part of the route, but it's also to educate Barbados that we're not only the home of rum. Our rum is just as nuanced as wine. Our rum has story. It has fragrances. It has art. And so
it has notes.
It has notes.
I get you.
Right. So to celebrate that, that's really important.
And that rum, the spirits, are also going to be a part of the mixology competition. Let's talk a little bit about that one, Shanice.
Yes, please. Well, first of all, I just want to say that Mount Gay, we are so honored to be a part of the Food and Rum Festival once again this year. It not only gives us the opportunity to highlight our beautiful spirits, but also our partnership and our reinforce our partnership with the Barbados hospitality. There's so much creativity and talent here in Barbados in the mixology and culinary arts. So the Food and Rum Festival is really our opportunity to highlight that. And Mount Gay, we are more than happy to support and collaborate with all the mixologists and all the chefs that are on board with the Food and Rum Festival once again. So like our colleagues are here saying, we start off with oystins Under the Stars.
That's on Thursday.
That's on Thursday. We were partnering with the oystins vendors to promote Mount Gay there. Then we head to the Rise and Rum, where we're serving up more light and refreshing cocktails because it is in the morning.
That's right. 4 o'clock in the morning, Copacabana.
Exactly. And then Liquid Gold, which is the
marquee event at the night.
Exactly, yeah. So there we'll be
the house.
Exactly. We'll be serving up more complex and robust cocktails there. So we have something for everyone, and we're encouraging everyone to come out and enjoy Mount Gay.
Well, the invitation is extended to all of us. I want to thank you all. I'm out of time. I have to hustle this rum. This rum talk.
Right. Just want to remind everybody to go online and get your tickets. It's a fabulous experience this year. You got to be at Rise and Rum to see the fishermen bringing fresh fish out of the water, off the beach to the chef is an experience. You got to be there at 5 a.m. for all that. This year, Barbados is on the menu, and we want all Barbadians to come out and experience all that it has to offer.
It has a lot to offer, so we're going to be there for a lot that it has to offer. Go to all of the ticket centers and get your ticket as soon as possible. Look at the combinations, see where you can save some money as well on this, because the Food and Rum Festival is on. This evening, online, you can see the community cook-off. I know there's going to be the final in Queen's Park.
In Queen's Park.
You know,
on the Saturday too.
You got that right.
Day packed.
So much is going on.
If you got to run from rice, rum, cook, route, and party, you're done. And the dine around.
And all responsibly.
All responsibly.
Yes.
Of course, we can't underscore that sufficiently.
Exactly.
Everything must be done responsibly.
Yes.
So, folks, online ticket links?
Yes, ticket links to get your tickets online. Go to ticket links, and then we have a plethora of box offices, all the usual suspects you can go, but ticket links, there's still some combo tickets left. They are running out. The combos done in just now. When I hear them, get them, don't wait, right? And just such an experience for everybody. And we really introduced lots of free events this year. We really want people to get the holistic experience.
You can read my mind so beautifully.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
right. No, because it's sometimes we feel we can't afford everything. But the Food and Rum Festival this year has opened up. And even if you can't do rum route, come down to Pelican on Friday night. Come and hang out. See the buses go off. We gonna come back. You know, and I have a
few hours later.
Right, few hours later. We can still stop at some rum. We can stop at some rum shops down there and big up to Dacia and the empty bottles and B&B bar. We come in at the Deesh family stop. We dropping in there, so you could head out even to some of those rum shops and hang out. So when the rum walk past, you could jump and get on and behave bad like you there too. So you know, we really want people to come out and experience the festival. There's something for everybody. Get all dressed up at Liquid Gold. It's going to be fabulous. We have a rum shop, a sweetie shop, going back to the Bel Air Jazz Club. So many wonderful things this year. And don't worry if you think something's out your budget. Come out to the finals of the community cook-off. We have live demos. We're going to be going to Hero Square. We're going to Pile Bay. There are live demos, free demos. So follow the page.
Spice on Esplanade as well.
Right, Spice on Esplanade. You can bring out the family, so you don't have to worry about thinking, oh my gosh, I can't participate. There's something in the Food and Rum Festival for everybody.
It truly is community.
It
and
is.
So that's it. You know, the thing about Liquid Gold is, as we did with Carrie Festa, folks, parking is going to be provided.
Yes, parking.
As we did.
Yes, right. Remember, you're in the same area where Carrie Festa was.
Yes.
So all the parking rules that were put in place for that are back in place. They did some updates to Carrie Festa House and stuff, so it's going to look a little different.
Oh, really? Okay.
And so it's exciting. So all the parking things are still very, very much in place. And when you come into Liquid Gold this year, it is a full 360 experience. So each of those petals are going to be a different experience. So the first half of Liquid Gold, you walk in and each area has its own sort of mini entertainment. So you could go in the rum shop, you could go in the sweetie shop, you could go in the Bel Air Club, you could go in the Bajan Classics. And then the stage would then come alive. So it's a completely different experience. And I have to shout out to our mixologist and chef because they're working on some unique cocktail mixes with traditional Bajan fruits and stuff and liqueurs. Yesterday we were talking about sea grape liqueur. I didn't even know they had a sea grape liqueur. So there's so many things coming that are at the heart of our Barbadian culture that is being showcased in our food and definitely our rum.
All right, so Food and Rum. Food and Rum Barbados on socials. See where the venues are. Get your tickets from Ticket Links or any of the other open door box offices and show up. Thank you so very much.
Pleasure to be here. And thank you to all of our sponsors.
Yes.
We couldn't do it without them. This is the heart of Barbados, truly.
Of course it is indeed. You too, Shanice. Thank you so much for joining,
Thank
all
you.
right? All right, folks, we're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray microbiome probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely, and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
13 to the hour, teachers are celebrating this week, boy. Are they truly celebrating? We're also recognizing top-tier teachers. And so we have a couple more to introduce you to this morning. But first, let me introduce you to the General Secretary of the Barbados Union of Teachers, Gilbert Carmichael. Good morning, Gilbert.
Good morning. Good morning, Pearson. Good morning, Barbados.
And a couple of those top-tier teachers who is from the Derek Smith Vocational Center. She is into culinary arts, I call it,
Yes.
really and truly. Joanne Derek Harris.
Yes, please.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Congratulations to you, firstly.
Thank you very much.
And Fabian Messiah, who does physical education at the St. Leonard's Boys. Fabian, good morning to you, and congratulations.
Thank you. Good morning,
Context, Gilbert, let's talk a little bit about this.
So let's talk about the top-tier teachers. Top-tier teachers are teachers who inspire, teachers who encourage, and teachers who respect their colleagues and their students. Recognizing that teaching is a thankless job most days because the rewards for your efforts come later on when you go down the streets of Bridgetown or you're in the bank and you get those small little favors. But as a union, we thought it prudent that we should, recognize those persons who are continuing to give and give from the heart.
Mm-hmm. And so the nominations were made and you selected 11.
Yes, it was a long process. And, there was some disappointment because everybody expected that their nominations would be the ones to come forth as those that were successful. But ultimately, 11, I'm not sure where the number 11 came from, but 11 is that lucky number. And I know the committee had a very difficult task of narrowing those down. And the final 11, those were the persons announced this week. And as I said to some other teachers, next year it could be you.
That's right. So, Joanne, this year it is you.
Yes, it is.
Were you as surprised as everyone else was that you were chosen?
I was definitely surprised. When they came into the school at the Derek Smith School and Vocational Center, they told me, you know what I'm here for? I said, no, I do not.
Where were you at the time?
In the kitchen.
Go ahead.
Yes. And I was surprised. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. And I said, it really, truly me? They said, yes. And I was like, okay. So that sense of pride came in.
Not that it has sunk in, and you reflect for just a moment on the work you've been doing there. Does it make sense?
Yes, it does.
It now makes sense.
It now makes sense. It took a whole day to sink in.
Yes.
You know, and I was like, okay. So then I started to add all the pieces and all the work I have done with the students throughout the years. And I was like, okay, yeah.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
You know, when we get good news, we love to share it with someone.
I shared it with everyone.
You couldn't keep that to yourself?
Nope, I could not.
Fabian, what about you when they showed up at your school? Where were you?
I actually was dealing with a matter in another classroom.
Serious matter?
Serious matter.
Okay, go ahead.
And I was called to the office, and I actually forgot.
You forgot that you were called to the office?
I was called to the office. And then my phone rang again. And when I looked, I said, oh shoot, I have to go to the office.
Yes.
So I ran off to the office, and when I got to the door, the secretary told me the union is here.
Oh boy.
I said, but I didn't call for any representation. And when I went in then and I saw everyone, it was like,
we'll go down.
Okay. And then Mr. Lovell said, congratulations. I was like, actually, I actually won. And he said, yes. I've been doing this job for 21 years, you know, and there are many other years when I wish someone would have nominated me because, like, the effort in those years was great. You know, I'm consistent in what I do. I don't do it for recognition or for any award, but, you know, like all the others probably who were nominated and didn't get through. There are times when you feel probably hard done or like nobody's recognizing your effort, you know, but as Gilbert said, when you walk down the streets or you walk through the communities and you say, hi sir, how you doing? Or thanks for everything. You know, that's what really matters.
You sound like a really compassionate teacher.
I am. I do it from the heart.
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can actually hear it. I celebrate you too today as well.
Thank you.
And so, Gilbert, this evening, y'all are having a big get down to celebrate these and others.
That we will be doing indeed. But I would want to say though, I happen to be one of the persons, because we divided the executive into 3 groups to go surprise these teachers, and I happen to
Joanne
and Fabian, you know, and there's another gentleman from St. Leonard's Boys who's currently on pre-retirement, Mr.
Odell.
Mr. Odell. His award truly touched him, and one of the things that he said that truly resonated with me, he's on pre-retirement after giving 48 years of service.
Wow.
And his retort was, this is the first time he has ever been recognized.
I need to meet him.
And I wanted to point that out so persons could understand the significance of this award. And I think it's almost like winning a Grammy in teaching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure, for sure.
Right.
I need to meet this, Mr. Odell, okay?
For sure.
So what's happening tonight?
Tonight is the President's reception.
Yes.
So we gather at our union headquarters in Maryhill, Welches, and St. Michael, where all teachers of the Barbados Union of Teachers are invited. The top tier teachers, they will receive their awards officially, as well as some prizes and surprises. And then we also will be recognizing 13 retired educators. It's an annual event where we go through and we look at teachers who have given stellar service to the profession, and we reward them as well.
Yep, so it's tonight, folks. I can't wait to see the press that comes out of this activity as well, because you've had such press for this week alone. And
I want to say thanks for that, because far too often teachers are not given their just desserts. And teaching, believe you me, it's a dynamic job. It's a dynamic job. No 2 days in my 20 years have been the same. And I'm sure that Fabian and Joanne would say the same thing.
Yes.
But we look forward to tonight. Teachers will put on their best. They will come and they will eat. They will drink. They will let their hair down. Well, I wouldn't, because obviously I don't have any hair. But ultimately, we're going to have fun whilst recognizing those who continue to teach, inspire, encourage, and respect their colleagues.
Well said. Well said indeed. And I support you guys 100% and perhaps more. Gilbert Carmichael, who is the General Secretary of the BUT, and Joanne Derrick Harris, Fabian Messiah, who are 2 top-tier teachers of thousands of top-tier teachers, but so far this year we've only had 11. But nonetheless, to all of you teachers, part of the teaching fraternity, well done.
Thank
We
you.
Barbados really, really appreciate your contribution, and I mean that from the heart indeed. So to each of you, thank you. Best going forward, all right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
We're coming back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, he'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray microbiome probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely, and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Let's all get ready for an evening of nostalgic music under the stars on the 8th of November at the prestigious State House, the residence of the President of Barbados. And so joining us as we take a look at this activity hosted by the Ermine Homes Community Trust
yes, of
is
St. George.
Audrey Bryan, and with her is Carol Curtin Chambers. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, and thank you for having us here today.
You're welcome. Audrey, put this into context. Why are you having this activity on the 8th of November?
Okay, so having done the community work for the last 20 years, almost 20 years, we recognize that we need to actually improve on our programs and have it more structured, particularly for the youth. And we've extended the ages from the 4 to the 11 initially to beyond 11. So if you have passed the program before, you feel free to come back. And we decided to target also the secondary school children. So therefore the demands and requirement for funds and so on to support these events, we realized we needed to up it a little more. You know,
So there's a need.
There's a need.
There's a need, and so you exist to provide sustenance to that need, to meet that need. And so this event is coming up on the 8th of November at State House.
Yes.
I mean, you're going to the premier location in Barbados to have this event. And so you're obviously attracting a certain kind of people to come.
Right, yes.
Is it still open for people to
Of course.
How
Well,
so?
certainly the Friends of the Trust as well, those who have followed the Trust through the years. And we are reaching out to corporate Barbados and philanthropists.
Right.
And to promote the Trust and what it is we do, because it's really a community service that we offer to the St. George community. And therefore, any persons who wish to be able to support in anything that we do, we wanted them to have that focus on that evening.
come and hear more, basically? Come and hear
Yes,
more, socialize. Carol, do you know what's your role in all of this?
So I am the secretary of the Urban Homes Community Trust. As Audrey said, this event is important for us because it is the flagship fundraising event for all the activities that we do in the trust. The trust has been in existence for 19 years. We are a small group, but we have been impactful. We run a number of ongoing programs for youth as well as the aged, the elderly in the community. We give grants to students of the University of the West Indies, to the St. Jude Primary School, as well as the Grant Adams Secondary School. And then we have benevolent donations that we give to people in need. So this event, is able to help us fund all of these activities and continue Ms. Holmes' legacy in Barbados.
There's so much phenomenal work that you do through the Urban Homes Charitable Trust. Community Trust. Here's some more. That C is a little different. And so I really would like to take the time to talk more about what you do. Time is against me today. But to be reminding people that on the 8th of November at State House is where we can all gather for an evening of nostalgic music under the stars indeed, featuring some of Barbados' best. And so if you are into philanthropy, your contribution is significant and we would love you to be there to give in great kind. If you're ignorant, and I say that fairly, about what the trust is all about, get to know a whole lot more on the 8th of November. So that's what the whole event is all about. But we will talk a lot more about that on another occasion on Morning Barbados. But I want to thank you ladies for passing through to share with me and us today. Audrey Bryan and Carol Curtin Chambers of the Urban Homes Community Trust, which is a registered charity in Barbados. I will talk more another time, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you for having us.
You are very, very welcome indeed. And so that's it for today. This Friday, my little crew joins me in wishing all of you a wonderful weekend. Be it the will of the Lord, we will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.